I thought the lecture was absolutely superb, and it demonstrated Hugo's in-depth knowledge of his subject, as well as his great humour in putting over his message in a way that even the amateur like me can understand.
I always find it much more interesting to hear from the artist directly, so that you really understand where they're coming from. I think it's too easy to read an art critic's analysis, and it's never really as productive and honest as coming from the artist himself. So I found it, and as a fellow artist, I found it really interesting.
I thought the lecture was great, and what was really good for me was it really brought the pictures alive, because it was the artist speaking and not someone who had a critical view of it. It was actually heartfelt, and I loved the description of his journey through his own growth and how he evolved to this state. It was really satisfying for me.
I thoroughly enjoyed the lecture, and it's very interesting to hear in the artist's own words how things have come about and how his painting has changed and the reasons for it. When one goes to exhibitions, normally one doesn't have the benefit of that knowledge, which obviously adds to the depth of the experience.
I've heard Hugo talk about his work, and it's very informative, and how he uses art and how he uses the texture of the paint, and how he uses the subject actually, and doesn't necessarily see the subject but sees through the subject and how it makes him feel. So I think it really transmits well.